another view from the van with Paul from Magpie 24/7. Driving strong opinions on everything Newcastle United. Magpie 24/7. By fans, for fans.
Hi everybody, it is Paul from Magpie 24/7, back again, not with a view from the fan, out in the conservatory at the moment, but just taking it in, enjoying the end of the day after England made a victorious start. And obviously England, historically, we never ever do anything on the opening day of a European Championships, but today we bucked that trend and we got a very impressive 1-0 victory over recent World Cup finalists Croatia, no less. The Graham Jones effect fully in evidence. For this game, Southgate did have a little bit of a tactical surprise up his sleeve beforehand, before the game was announced. Everybody, me included, probably more than most, but que sera. We all thought he'd go with 3 at the back with wing backs, but he didn't. He threw a little bit of a spanner in the works and decided to go with 4 at the back. So just bring the team up on the screen now. The England team went Jordan Pickford. He still can't reach the crossbar. He's only got those wee little arms. I'll get to him shortly. Trippier playing out of position. Now, if you're one of them left backs who hasn't been involved today, you're probably scratching your head thinking, why is a right back playing in my role on the left-hand side of defence? But we'll leave that one. We'll park that one for now. Mings, Stones and Walker were the remainder of the defence, playing in a 4. In front of them, Phillips from Leeds and Rice, obviously. And then a 3 of Mason Mount, Sterling on one side, Foden on the other, and Harry Kane obviously leading the line for England. So that was the team that Southgate went with. I think everybody pretty much who I was listening to thought that we'd go 3 at the back with the wing backs, but we played 4 at the back. Maybe that was to try and get some sort of tactical edge over the Croatians and surprise them with a last minute change in formation. As I touched on before when I was going through the team, I thought Trippier playing at left back when you've already got other options there who could have done a decent job. I was scratching my head on that one. I really was. I thought Walker didn't have a fantastic game. I thought Mings came in and did all right. I was worried about him because he does have a tendency to be daft, stupid, switch off, give people a chance. And I was worried against a talented Croatian side that they would be able to do something. But to be fair, apart from fluffing his lines and a few crosses for Jordan Pickford, he could have literally just plonked a deck chair at Wembley, because he had that little to do. I thought Phillips played particularly well in the midfield role, set the goal up for Sterling. So he's the first Leeds player to do that since David Batty, which I found quite astounding. Obviously, I'm a big David Batty fan and supporter. But first player from Leeds to set up an England goal since David Batty back in the day. I thought Mason Mount was really good. Really excited to see what he can do. Sterling, obviously he's broke this hoodoo about scoring in finals, so I'm pleased for him. I really am. I thought Rice, he's got to be worrying about this position now, to be honest, with some of the substitutions that we made in the second half. I thought we were better in there once Rice had gone off, to be honest, but we did start the game. Really well. You've got to give credit to Southgate and the team and the coaches there for the start that we made. But I think the conditions, the heat, a long season, COVID, etc., just caught up, to be fair, with the team. And it was not the best performance, but a win's a win. And you've got to take it in context of these got to the World Cup final. And you've got an opening day victory against them. It now takes the pressure off because obviously we play Scotland on Friday. And that is no doubt going to be really, really heated. Interested to see how Ryan Fraser plays in that game. Scots play tomorrow. But it takes a little bit of the pressure off. Obviously, a derby match. It's going to be heated conditions. You're going to have fans in there. It's going to be passionate. It's going to be raw. Both sets of supporters, both sets of players are going to want to have one over each other. But if England can get the business done again, then it's a huge step towards qualification, and that is what it's all about at this stage. But for large periods of the game today, I was worried that it would labour to a draw. And to be honest, with the build-up, it's been very, very similar to Euro 96. Obviously, Euro 96, we drew the first game in that competition as well. I think it was against the Swiss, if I remember rightly. And it was looking like another draw today. It wasn't the most exciting, it wasn't the most pulsating, but there were moments of brilliance. There was nice bits of skill. There was a few decent performances, I felt. Pickford did worry me at times. I thought he was going to throw one in, but to be fair, I was quite disappointed with the Croatian team. I know they've got an aging Modric in there, but they've got quality players in, but they just didn't really seem to have any focal point to the team, and you felt it was going to be an error or a gift by the England defence or something like that if they were to get a goal today. But at no point did I think, really speaking, they were going to get a goal. So I thought their best hope was just to keep it 0-0 and get a nice tidy point on the board to start the tournament off. But no, credit to Southgate, credit to the team. More importantly, credit to the Gateshead Guardiola himself, Graham Jones. England make a fantastic start. Yes, they will play better. Hopefully Kane steps it up. He probably will enjoy playing against Scotland. I thought he looked a bit tired, a bit lethargic today. Wasn't at his best, but yeah, pleased for Sterling, pleased for Phillips. I thought Mings was decent in defence. Foden, he's like absolute box of tricks. And now the pressure's going to be on because the likes of Grealish pushing for a place. They are others. I thought when Jude came on as well, Bellingham, he didn't do anything wrong. Jumped in for a couple of tackles, and saw the result through. Saw through a very, very, very professional job on the opening day for England, that is, of the European Championships. So yeah, I think Rice has got to be looking over his shoulder and worrying a little bit. And this is the thing with the quality we've got in there. And you've also got the likes of Henderson and stuff who will come back in at some point, you would imagine. So pressure. If you don't perform, you're going to lose your place to somebody else who's chomping at the bit to get in. So just thought we'd do a quick sum up of today's shenanigans going off. Hard not as well to comment about what went on in the Denmark game. Just relieved that he seems to be okay. Receiving the treatment that is Eriksen after the shocking scenes. Absolutely unbelievable what went on, but the professionalism of all the medical staff, the referee, the players on both sides, really rallying together, and they've helped save that lad's life. There's no doubt about it at all. And it looks as if he's in hospital and he's getting better and he's going to be okay. So absolutely fantastic. Puts everything else into context. It really, really does. But yeah, I'm going to end on a positive for England, and that is first victory in the European Championships on the opening day of it forever for us. So onwards and upwards, and let's hope, because I've seen it all over today, the button now, the vans are all done up. My van's been done up on all the England flags and stuff like that. Let's hope it's the start of a long journey into the latter stages of this competition. And who knows, fingers crossed, touch wood, that, England might be able to do the impossible there. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's take it one game at a time. And let's next bring on Ryan Fraser and the Scotland team as they make the journey down to London, to Wembley, to play England on Friday night. Looking forward to that one. And there will be a preview, Man in a Van, out later in the week covering that game. Anyway, in the meantime, take care. As always, keep it tuned. Fingers crossed. Come on, England, and I'll speak to you later.